Hey y'all, so look, the sales tallies are in for Will Smith's new album. It's bad. It's really bad. Come on in, let's talk about it.
This is the Demia Avery Show, hosted by Demia Avery, where some of your favorite entertainers, celebs, and entrepreneurs come to highlight all of their many talents.
Hello, everyone. This is Demia Avery with the Demia Avery Show. And thank you once again for joining me on today's entertainment report. Now, we don't have a lot to report today, so we're just going to go ahead and get started so we can get this out the way so you can get your day started. Now, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Anywhere else, hit that like and share. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Will Smith. Now, you saw me report on Will Smith, I think it was last week, about his new album and how everybody was kind of excited about it. Well, the excitement kind of died down. kind of died down. In fact, if you haven't heard by now, his album flopped. And I don't even mean just flop. I mean, it flipped, it flopped, it flubbered, it flabbergasted, any F you can use. It did that. I can't even believe what I was seeing. So the first week sales, guys, I'm going to read it to you. So reports are saying, um, Will Smith released his first album in 20 years based on a true story. And the tallies are in. And of course, like I said, the album flopped. It didn't hit any Billboard charts here or in the UK. It's a new career low. In fact, in the UK, it reportedly sold just 268 copies in the first week. I didn't misspoke that. 268 copies. I had to go back and research that. I said, maybe they forgot to put a zero or a couple of zeros. 268 copies. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. And that if that's not a humbling thing, if I don't get it, want to get into religion, but that's extremely humbling. Um, and he didn't get any on any of the Billboard charts here in the United States. It says, despite star-studded collaborations and personal lyrics addressing the Oscar slap, 2022 Oscar slap, directly in tracks like International Barbership Day and You Looking for Me, album failed to gain any traction. However, Will Smith plans to release two more albums and embark on his first headline tour across Europe. I have mixed feelings about it. I mean, maybe he'll make his money back on the tour because people still come out to see him. So, oh Lord, I forgot to turn my phone off. It's okay, it's all right. Um, so people come out to see him and everything. So he'll make money on the tour, but will people know the words? Because if they didn't buy the album, I guess maybe they're just going on YouTube and just streaming it. You know, that's crazy. So I don't know. Go back to acting, Will, because if that's not a sure sign to tell you you need to go ahead and finish, finish your acting career and get that back on track and go ahead and do the Men in Black thing. That's more than a sign. So Will, and then you know what? I was checking out TMZ, and TMZ caught up with Chris Rock's brother, Tony Rock. And he always has something to say. But he accused Will of using the Oscar slap to sell albums. And then, of course, he said, and then it still flopped. It still flopped. And I agree with him. I'm sure he used that Oscar slap. I mean, it's a PR stunt. Of course he would, But Tony Rock also told TMZ he only heard about Will Smith's album because he addresses the slap. No, he heard about it because he heard about it. But of course, he's going to be ticked off because, it was his brother. But, that's crazy. But anyway, let's go ahead and go into the next story. Okay, so we're going to call this the toxic story. So we got to address this mess here. Ray J and Princess Love. Okay, so reports are saying Princess Love quits alcohol after wild night with Ray J. So apparently they hooked up again. Um, it says Princess Love declares she was done with alcohol after kissing Ray J at the Millennium Tour in Miami and waking up with regrets. They hooked up during the Millennium Tour stop in Miami on Sunday, but then woke up the next day with regrets and a hangover she won't forget. And she's like, "Oh, never again." She posted all caps in her Instagram stories, punctuated with a row of vomiting emojis. Girl, please, who are you fooling? He followed up with a warning that felt all too real. Never mix tequila and Tito's. Hey, no, you ain't fooling nobody. And then she says the public displays of affection between the estranged couple surprised many, especially since they're still in the middle of a divorce. They've been divorced they filed for divorce like four times. Like four times. And right now, Ray J and Princess Love remain legally married as of now. So they're gonna do, is this the number five? They're gonna get back together, and then they're gonna file again. This is crazy. And then they just have the domestic dispute or something when the police came out back in March. Like this is just so toxic. Ain't nobody believing you, girl. You slept with him because you wanted to sleep with him. It ain't had sleep with him. It ain't had nothing to do with that alcohol. The only thing the alcohol did was magnify the smecks. That's all that it did. That's all that it did. You are not fooling nobody. Y'all are caught in that thing. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all are caught in that thing. And it, y'all just, oh, it's like those relationships, you know, everybody has that friend or relative or something like that. Girl, I'm through with him. I'm done with him. I'm through with him. I'm done with him. And now he didn't did it. Now I'm done with him. Vice versa, of course. I'm done. Ain't nothing he said and to make me come back. Next day, girl, he said, he's sorry. He's sorry. He didn't mean it. And I know I can tell because he never talked to me like that. It's just one of them kind of relationships. So later for all that, ain't nobody think about y'all, Ray J and Princess Love. All right, the next story is for all you Marvel fans. Anthony Mackie is set to reprise his superhero role in the upcoming Avengers Doomsday. The actor most recently played Sam Wilson in Captain America: Brave New World and teased the upcoming Marvel movie in a new interview. He said, "We're supposed to go out this week and we'll be out there doing it. Um, Everybody's excited. I feel with the script and having the Russo brothers back, it's going to be great." So Anthony Mackie is an amazing actor, and I'm sure all the fans are beyond the moon excited for this. So congratulations to him. So guys, that is it. That's all I got for you guys today. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.